YouTube, what is up? It is your boy here, Carry Fiber, aka The Real Ric Flair, and today I'm back with yet another gaming video, and today we're going to be taking a look at Elden Ring for the Game Boy. Now let's go ahead and start a new game here, and we're going to talk about quite a lot in this game. We're going to talk about the graphics, the playability, the way it handles, the movement, all that good stuff in due time. Now right off the rip, you can see that there's nothing really impressive graphically here. I will say that bosses, seems like a lot of the focus went into like designing the bosses than it did to the actual layout and the land and all that good stuff. Now you can say, oh, it's supposed to be a Game Boy game. Yeah, but the Game Boy could produce way better graphics than this. So I'm not complaining, but that's just one flaw so far. Let's go out here. Now you're also going to notice there is no soundtrack, which kind of makes this game kind of just quiet and really unappealing sound-wise. Now before we go up here and trigger this first boss, I'm going to take a look at your A button. It does a little break dance. B is your weapon. Start and select do nothing, so in this scenario they're pretty much useless. So let's go over here and start this. Now whether you win or lose against this boss, or whatever you want to call it, really doesn't matter. It doesn't affect the game any. Only thing it does differently is instead of going to the bottom right here, you walk over here, and then you fall to the bottom. So it really doesn't change nothing, except for that little scene there with you falling. Now this game does turn into more or less a side-scroller here in a moment. First, I'm going to show y'all all of this first. Boom, there we go. Get out of there. Right here in the game, later on, there is no health items or any kind of items like that. So you'll come across these little things, and you can save and quit, save and continue, or continue, and that will also heal you. You can talk to him, and he kind of gives you a little bit more detail about stuff. I have talked to him 100 times, so I ain't worried about that. Here is your golden runes, and you're supposed to be able to draw out the power to them, but I don't see how. You do talk to people that claim they can, but, you know, it doesn't really do anything as far as I'm aware of. First few times I ran through this, I didn't even know this spot was here. So you go over here and talk to this guy. He talks about wares that he has, which would be items. But, you know, it doesn't do anything. Don't be a stranger, eh? Well, breakdance. So see, it doesn't really do anything. And start and select don't do anything either. I'm thinking this is like maybe an early model of this game, an early version. So let's go here. And as you can tell, you can't go that way right now. So let's go down in here, and here will be another character you can talk to. Doesn't really do much. So there you have it. Boop. And then you can walk this way, which we will here in a minute. But first off, we're going to go up here and talk to this guy. And they talk about the golden runes a little bit more, and you get a quest from them to escort them somewhere, but it doesn't actually lead anywhere. They don't actually even follow you, so I don't know why they even did that. So there we go, accepted, and boom, breakdance. I'm gonna go ahead and hit this, because if you don't, when you get killed, it'll start you all the way back. We're actually gonna go this way real quick, and I'm gonna show you this. That guy's pretty much useless too. But this whole going through this area right here, it's pretty much pointless too, because it doesn't really lead anywhere other than this. I'm trying to just run through them, because I don't want to fight them, because the enemies on here are OP to an extent. And see, now we're back right here where we started. Before we go over, let's heal first. I forgot about that. Boom. Alright, break dance and we're out. You don't have to fight them. But if you don't, oh well. Well, now you get to see what happens. I thought I finished him. Boop, here we are, we're back. So let's just try to run past him. Well, he hit me once, that's okay. Boop, boop. There we go. Now we'll go over here, and there'll be another stone for us. Or rune, whatever you want to call them. Bam, we'll talk to this guy too. And it says your power's increased and all that good stuff. I don't really notice a difference when I don't use them. Now the bosses, which we're about to come up to here in a minute, are pretty tough. And the game turns into a side-scroller, too. Oh, wow, he got me. I didn't think he did. Oh, well, good thing is it doesn't matter, because we already got that other rune, so we can just go up here. And right now, you're thinking, oh, this game's pretty cool, you know, doesn't seem that bad. We're almost at the end of the game. We're literally almost at the end. I've never went this way, so I'm going to go this way first. Talk to this guy here, help him out. There we go. I dislodged him. And I got a golden rune. Very nice. Okay, see, now I never went this way before. Oh, it leads us right there. That's cool. I never noticed that. Oh, this is as far as you can go. Well, oh well. So now, let's go back down here real quick, just for giggles. Talk to this guy. Just as I thought. Do a little break dance. Talk to this guy. Boom, okay, it shall strengthen your attack. And now I have 5 of them. Boom, we are healed up. Continue. And now it's time to finish the game. Now, I've taken it a little bit slower. I've taken this time a little slower just so y'all can see some of the gameplay and all that good stuff. But this game only took me, the first time I ever played it, 15 minutes to beat. That's all it took me. There we go. Boop, boop. Now, also, cool thing is, if you dodge these guys, just turn around and whack them, they can't hurt you. Ugh, I got speared. This is where it turns into your side-scroller. And this is pretty much the end of the game right here. We're going to go through here and fight this first boss. He is a bit of a challenge. He's actually tougher than the final boss. Just because he shoots a lot faster and everything. Dang it. And like I said, the first time I did this, it only took me 15 minutes. And that's with fighting this guy multiple times. Because once you beat him, you beat him. You just got to make sure to jump. Because he does, bloop, see? And then he swings at the second one. I got him. There we go. I honestly didn't think I was going to get him that time neither. Because look at my health up there. Boom, another gold rune. And see, I got those other ones, and trust me, even if you don't get them and you just burn through this game, it doesn't really affect nothing if you don't grab those stones. Bloop. Either which way it goes, I'm taking damage. Because I am not good at platforming. Alright, there we go, now let's run. What? You... Wow, I actually got over him. Okay. Not that it mattered. Okay, wow, I actually survived because I can heal myself right up here. Jump over him. Luckily I made that. There you go, jump over him. I'm literally one tap. Ooh, I jumped right into him. No way. There's no way that I actually just jumped right into him. Oh well. At least now we're fully healed up. For the time being. There we go. Well, it didn't do that much good, did it? Us being fully healed right there. At least I think we're like 2 hits deep. So that means we could take 2 hits. Boop. That time I jumped over him. And here we go, healing time. And this right here, we're going to go this way, just so we don't end the game. But right there's the end of the game, actually. Wait a minute. Yeah, it just kind of takes you. If you go this way, it takes you back around to the beginning of the base. So you really don't need to fool with that none. So here we go. Here's the end of the game. Wow, this time it's only taking us like 10 minutes. Okay, even with me going slower. Here we go. If you avoid those and you avoid the fire droplets, there we go. You make him go out. You can actually just attack his axe and beat him that way. When I first played this, I thought you had to duck underneath the axe and hit him, so I was like, oh man, this is going to be impossible to beat. But he's actually easier than that first guy. We just got to get him to throw the fire, or the wind thing. Crap. There we go. Now I need that flame to come outwards, because I can't do nothing with that fireball right there. But his actual attacks are very predictable. Yeet. No. Come on, get away from him. Ah, we were so close. We had him so low, but then that fireball just kept landing right there in front of him. We don't care what you got to say. Now, you see what I was talking about, the graphics went into designing the bosses? Like, that's pretty cool looking. The bosses are. Dang it, I hit the fire and everything. Alright, let's get back in here and skip through him talking again. Not much for him to really say. Yeah, I landed right in it. If I can get that fireball out of here, dang it. Come on, fireballs. There we go. Woo! Oh! No, bro, we almost had him again. Every time we get him right there. Alright, here we go. Let him talk again. Go a little slower so y'all can read that if y'all want to. I need that fireball to come out. There we go. Dang it, bro. I'm getting ate up with them little wind things. There we go. Get it out of here. Oh, I jumped right into a fireball. Dang. We didn't even do good at all that time. People should actually do, like, speed runs on this, because you could beat this a little way faster than I am. Way faster. It's just that I keep getting messed up right there. I just knew I was going to get clobbered anyway. Those fireballs kept landing right there in front of him. So it's basically a layer of protection for him, and then him shooting that wind gusts at me. Like I said, I'm just going to try to stay up on him. So if we get up on him this time, let's see what we can do here. Alright, so there we go. Jump the gusts. Watch out for the fireballs. Dang it, bro. We let him just eat us up like that. Alright, let him talk some more. I keep landing right when he puts it down. No. No, I landed right when he slammed it. Okay, we had him though, we had him. Keep jumping. Got him. There we go. We finally beat him. Sweet. Alright, now this is the end of the game right here. If you touch Cortex Great Rune, the ending sequence will play and the game will end without saving. Touch Cortex Great Rune? Yup. And like I was saying, see how fast that was? Now I'm gonna let y'all watch the credits here. And in the credits it shows the guy who actually made this game. So if you like this game, shoot, let him know. And let me know what y'all thought about this game down in the comment sections down below. On a scale out of like 1 out of 10, I give the game probably a 3. If even that, really. And that's it for today. I hope y'all enjoyed this video.